Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball. Ball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 9, Brandon
Wheeler into his motion. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
So here's Pete Alonso. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Wheeler has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And quickly there are 2 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll enter play right at .333. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Line hard into left. McCutchen gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Taijuan Walker gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, the results always haven't been good with Taijuan Walker, and I have a slogan with Taijuan Walker. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when he gives up on himself. A big, strong guy, still has a good arm, good enough fastball with some velo. His off-speed pitches are good enough. It's about confidence, and if Taijuan Walker can find it, he'll take it to that next level.
And now in the box, Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here now is Adam Hazley as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And he lays off there 1-0. Hazley, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Left side, but well foul. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And there's out number 2. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a rolling, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position. At the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers, 18 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Wheeler, a native of Georgia. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Jonathan Villar will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The 1-0. 2 tight with that one. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Taijuan Walker.
So now here is Taijuan Walker looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Conforto over at second. McCann at first. 2 out in the inning. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins shading to his right, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jonathan Villar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
Didi Gregorius started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 5 driven in. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 7, the catcher, JT.
Digging in next, JT Realmuto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, still without a home run and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang.
Well, no one really likes getting bumped by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So now the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
That brings up Alec Bohm as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Realmuto at second. Segura on at first with 2 down. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Counts even at 2. The pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
I win.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Now the 2-0.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Wheeler sets his sights, trying to work it full on 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next to hit is Pete Alonso. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Nobody out, runner on first. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. McCutchen on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So stepping in is J.D. Davis. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Now it'll be Dominic Smith trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First delivery to him. Pulled toward right center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail 1-0.
We're back as the Phillies line up, readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering. Adam Hazley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game, he should have made that play.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the Shure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and it's fouled away. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Smith gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Number 30, Michael Conforto.
Here's the first pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
No one on with one down, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Bounce to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Number 33, James McCann.
Next up for New York, James McCann worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here comes the 1-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Didi Gregorius.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And that one is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto.
The catcher,
a ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
the batter, number 2, second baseman, G. Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the AB now.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball one. The count is 1 and 2.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. And now here is Zach Wheeler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Philly. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count. Something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
and stepping in, Taijuan Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit out towards second. There's Segura. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First offering. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Now one down with the bases empty, and Adam Hazley digs in now. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. In there, 1-2 now. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Nimmo will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17,
Next up, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Davis is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top 2-1. And now J.D. Davis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on the way. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So the next to bat will be Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball one. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura fields it cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies on top 2-1. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for New York, number 50, Miguel Castro.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The bat, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. McCutchen on at first, nobody out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with
Now
him.
batting,
Watching
catcher,
this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's gone 3 for 6. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now back, the second baseman, Segura.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noise is right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more. They are on his stuff.
Wheeler.
In now, Zach Wheeler, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count, here it comes. Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jacob Barnes takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 40, Jacob Barnes.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9, due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia.
So convincing, but something's missing. The sun is kissing my face and erasing my doubts. I'm going out with a bang.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Jonathan Villar. Now the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Left side. Gregorius is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Brad Miller is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 13.
Next to stand in is James McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, number 33, James.
First pitch of the AB on its way. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Albert Almora will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for New York, number 4, Albert Almora.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1.
7th inning stretch.
Jerry's Familia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 27, Jerry's Familia.
Now to the plate, Adam Hazley trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Adam Hazley.
First delivery to him. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
right fielder.
So one
Number
gone in
3.
the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. He's set, and the pitch. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Rhys Hoskins comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 4. The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Harper leads off first with one away. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Tony Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Tony Watson.
So now into the box is Brandon Nimmo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Brandon Nimmo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike. Watson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line hard to center field. Hazley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in will be Jeff McNeil, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now here's the first offering. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here comes the 1-2.
2-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Aaron Loop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For New York, number 32, Aaron Loop.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
First offering. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Down 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Segura.
So next to bat will be Gene Segura. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The batter, the pitcher, Tony.
Scott Kingery will pinch hit here with 2
Phillies.
outs and the bases empty.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that retires the side. Phillies down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jose Alvarado.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Alvarado, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
0-1, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic.
Next, it'll be Dominic Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-1 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next, here is Michael Conforto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler notches his 3rd win of the year. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Taijuan Walker. He falls to 1-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Semanal, no existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar. Los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, sabes que voy a pichar. Los palos son legales. La corta tan digital. Los roles, los out de mal. La caja nunca para eso no. Y las baby le llegan. Los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera y tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro la habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 yo soy el más pegado.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.